Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the home opener of this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters.
San Francisco, the designated hitter, Joe Panik.
Joe Panik is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he's definitely a ground ball pitcher. He's trying to get guys to swing the bat, put the ball on the ground. So what you got to do as a hitter, make him get it up. So now you can drive the ball instead of hit one into the dirt.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that.
That's a hit. Their first of the new season. Heading for second is Panik. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Stepping up now, Hunter Pence, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
A runner at second, nobody out. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now. 3-2. From the belt, the pitch. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Batting third.
Here's Buster Posey now.
Buster
hits this one hard the other way. Valencia takes it in. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Cruz looking up and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Here's Chris Davis now.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 2.
Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. But he won't get there. It falls in. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Another first-inning RBI opportunity for him here. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike one. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Davis is on his way home. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. So striding forward now, Ian Kinsler. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. 4 runs here in this half inning. High in the air out to center field. Gamble moves over. And he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the center fielder, Denard Span. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board.
Man, he's really struggling. He's laboring out there already. He's already given up a bunch of runs. Now, I know you have to go ahead. You don't want to get in that bullpen too early, but I'm just curious, how long can the leash possibly be?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Haniger is there and he puts it. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mariners, designated hitter.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now. Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Here's another 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
Center fielder, Ben Gamble.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
But right at the shortstop for the second out.
Batting third.
Into the box, Danny Valencia. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. On the ground up the middle. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Pablo Sandoval.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and Sandoval's aboard, a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard. Here's Joe Panik. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And oh, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left. Throw into second. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Hunter Pence. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And that misses for ball 1. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. Digging in for his second at bat, and double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. Riding in once again, Brandon Belt. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now a changeup from Hernandez as he gets ahead. It's 0-1. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Haniger is there, makes the catch, and the side is... Striding in, Nelson Cruz. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it is Belt for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Haniger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And there to take it in is Pence, and that's out number 2.
Second baseman.
Now in the box, Robinson Cano. Ryan Schimpf will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2. Here comes Bumgarner, 2-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out hit here brings up Gene Segura. Digging in, Gene Segura. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Sinking line drive out to right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Taylor Motter.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Taylor Motter is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bumgarner sets. Here's the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 call. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And he pops him up back behind second base. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone. Stepping into the box. Brandon Crawford.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. Now Crawford swings and pulls this one on the ground to second. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Batter number 10.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Hernandez readies the 1-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hit on the ground to short. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch. Here now it's Mike Zunino. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
The catcher, number 3, Mike.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Span is under it. 1 down. Here's Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Gerard Dyson.
Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Ben Gamel hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, I just don't understand that swing. The first 2 guys made outs on just 1 pitch. What are they doing up there?
2 strikes.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. In now, Denard Span. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder number 7.
Hit hard
Denard
towards center.
Span.
And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. This is on the ground over to first. The tag gets one. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for one out. Here's Joe Panic. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. The second for one. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores. And he is in there. So 2 away for the Giants here in the fourth, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Hit back toward the mound. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Now the relay home is in time. Digging in to try it again, Danny Valencia. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he waited nicely that time as this is lined into center field for a leadoff single. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Comes into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch. That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
He's set. Here it comes. Mitch Haniger will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Pence has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Shum. 1-for-1 after a single his first time up. Sharp ground ball to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
The catcher, number 28.
Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Gamble moving forward. 1 down. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He comes in 1-for-2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Digging in once again, Chris Davis. 1-for-2 with a double on his line thus far. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Ready once again, Brandon Crawford. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Crawford.
Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the fifth. There's a good fastball from Hernandez that time. Strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
The shortstop.
Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. One strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out. Taylor Motter steps into the box. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Motter.
And that one stayed too low apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Heading out towards shallow right. And Pence will move over to make the play to end the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Denard Span. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Denard Span.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. This is flared out towards second. And Span is aboard. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Striding in once again, Pablo Sandoval. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Digging in once again, Joe Panik. Mark Zepchinski gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Mark Zepchinski.
Nick Hundley will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Nick Hundley.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Cruz coming on. 1 away. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And this is fouled at the plate. Comes set with the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Motter has it. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Buster Posey. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that misses ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit. So the 2-out hit here brings in Brandon Belt to bat next. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Belt. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Ready for another shot now. Gerard Dyson. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
A quick out number 1.
Up next for Seattle.
Digging in to try it again. Ben Gamel. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Ready on 1 and 2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman,
Danny Valencia is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Chris Davis. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Hit hard on the ground to second. Played on the backhand. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Crawford is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. This is flared right back over the mound. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
The batter, number 10.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cruz ranging back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Ready once again, Denard Span. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Number 53. Come on as a pinch hitter. Bernardo.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 31, Bernardo Carmona.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And that's going to land foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. He'll whip this one to first in time. And here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Right fielder.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Here it comes. Just a tick behind for a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Now another 1-2. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. No runs, 3 hits, 2 errors on the Seattle line score so far. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another try at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
Grounded back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. And that'll bring up the power hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch. Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. So striding in, Gene Segura, a hit in 2 tries so far. There to get it is Kinsler. Over to Crawford at the... Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 5.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Hundley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Number 8, Hunter Pence.
Line towards center field. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. So that'll extend the inning with 2 away and bring in Buster Posey to bat.
The catcher, number 20.
Here's Buster Posey now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Taylor Motter steps into the box.
Leading off
he struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The catcher, number 3.
Derek Law comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Now pitching for the Giants, number 64.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Mike Zunino comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's Gerard Dyson. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Gerard Dyson.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Popped high in the air. Law is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a neck-high fastball that time. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Racing back to center fielder. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Standing in, Danny Valencia. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Belt in foul ground, and that ends the inning. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Bullet back up the middle. Gamble is there. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Brandon Crawford. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Henniger. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Corey Guerin enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Now pitching for San Francisco, number 62.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pence has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So coming to the plate, Mitch Henniger. Last time through was a base hit. Late that time for a strike.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What's so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out.
Ryan Kim.
Now a swing and another chance at third. Up with it there is Sandoval, and they will get he's in there. A very close play at first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. And guys, the Giants couldn't have done it here without the start turned in by this man, Madison Bumgarner. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Well, I was impressed by this outing, no doubt. The numbers don't lie. 7 1/3, very solid innings. And when you do that, you give your team a good chance to win a ball game.
The Mariners, 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Madison Bumgarner. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Felix Hernandez. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Safeco Field, 47,116. The Mariners thank you for your patronage and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.